Hello comic book guys and gals, and welcome to Comic Mag Musings. I'm your host, Bill Miller. This is part 5 of our vlog series on the Fantastic Four. And this is the last recording in the series. And our next recording will be DC, probably Batman. So, turn the volume up just a hair. Turn the lights down a smidgen, sit back, relax, and let your imagination paint the pictures as we read the Fantastic Four, issue number 5. So on the cover, we have this new character. And a shout out says, "Meet Dr. Doom." And Dr. Doom says, "With the turn of this dial, I shall destroy the four of you forever." And that's an inset picture. And down below, we see the four to whom he is referring. Mr. Fantastic says, "I've got to reach him. He's draining the air out of the room. I can't breathe. My strength is ebbing." The Thing says, "Air! I gotta have air." The Human Torch, "My flame is dying without oxygen. I'm helpless." The Invisible Girl, "I must get in to save them, but how? How?" The Fantastic Four in Prisoners of Dr. Doom, Part 1. The Fantastic Four, ha! Little do they dream they are naught but pawns in the hands of Dr. Doom. And we see Dr. Doom playing chess, or what looks to be some sort of board game with pieces consisting of the Fantastic Four. "But now it is time to let the Fantastic Four feel my might. For of all the humans on Earth, only I have the power to defeat them." And he says this whilst traveling in a helicopter. Miles away in the heart of New York, a towering skyscraper becomes empty as its occupants leave for home at the end of a typical workday. One by one, the building's lights flicker out, all except those at the tower which serves as headquarters of the Fantastic Four. And within the tower we find, "What are you reading, Johnny?" And "A great new comic mag, Reed. Say, you know something?" And Johnny Storm is holding up the Incredible Hulk #1. "I'll be doggone if this monster doesn't remind me of the Thing. Very funny. Give me that mag, Squirt. I'll teach you to compare me to a comic book monster. Hey! If you want it so bad, I'll warm it up for you, big man. Ow! Come back here. Come and get me." "You're darn right I'll get you, Torch, and when I do..." "Stop him, Reed." "Thing, knock it off." And so Johnny's flying around with his flame in the room, and the Thing's trailing after him. And then Reed tackles the Thing and ties him up, while Sue Storm turns a water hose onto Johnny. "This will cool you off, kid brother." "Ah, Sue, I was just having a little fun." "Fun? You two won't be satisfied till you've pulverized each other. What's the matter with the four of us? Whenever we're not fighting some menace to mankind, we end up fighting among ourselves." "Skip the lecture, pal. I'm a big boy now." Then the lights go off. "Reed, what happened? The lights all went out." "Impossible. We have our own generator here." "It must have been affected by some more powerful force, but what?" For the answer, let us look up at the sky outside the tower. We see the aforementioned helicopter. "Soon I will have them trapped and completely at my mercy. Nothing can escape my little web." And we see not a little, but a giant net placed over the Baxter Building. Not even the Fantastic Four. "Look, some sort of net has been dropped over the entire tower." "Burn through it, hotshot." "I'm trying to, Thing, but it must be asbestos." "Fantastic Four, heed my words. This is Dr. Doom." "Dr. Doom? Who? What is he?" "That voice, I recognize it, but I thought he was dead." "Years ago in my college days, there was a student named Victor Von Doom who was fascinated by sorcery and black magic. I, Von Doom, have mastered the mystic rites. He was a brilliant science student, but he was only interested in forbidden experiments.
This is mad, Von Doom. Why do you keep trying to contact the Netherworld?
Silence! Just do as you are told. They're demonstrating him and his companion conducting an experiment. One night, the evil genius went too far as he brought forth powers which even he could not control.
What was that? It came from Von Doom's dormitory.
He managed to escape with his life, although his face was badly disfigured, and then, Von Doom, I am expelling you from this school before you cause greater harm to yourself or to us. And so he left. When last heard of, he was prowling the wastelands of Tibet, still seeking forbidden secrets of black magic and sorcery. And now the sinister genius is hovering above us. This well could be the prelude to the most dangerous adventure of our career. You are my prisoners, all of you. If you wish me to spare your lives, do exactly as I command. First, send Susan Storm out to me. I shall hold her as a hostage to ensure that you do what I demand of you. Now, what is your answer?
I'll give him his answer. First, I'll snap this puny net, just the way I'll snap his ribs when I get hold of him, and then...
Yeah! Bzzz. Let go, thing. It's electrically charged.
Listen, Doom, or Goon, or whatever you call yourself, you ain't getting Sue in that corny-looking chopper of yours no matter what. If you want us to come here, if you want us, you come here and try and get us.
Easy, thing. Don't lose your temper. It's still his move.
I've got to go out to him. It's the only way to bring him out into the open. If he's as dangerous as you say, we can't just scare him off. We've got to fight him.
You're right, Sue. There may be more than 4 of us at stake, but I swear he will not harm you. Not while we live. If you are sending her out, shoot up a flare, and I shall open a section of the net for her. Ah, the flare. Good, good.
Dr. Doom must have vast powers to dare challenge the Fantastic Four, and this is the only way to find out what those powers are. I am ready, Dr. Doom. I will be your hostage.
And then thinking,
but you shall live to regret defying the Fantastic Four.
Part 2, Back to the Past.
He's taking Sue aboard his ship.
Listen, he speak to us again. Now that the Invisible Girl is my hostage, I shall give you your orders. First, I want you all to board my plane, and you must swear you will not attack me. If you agree, fire your flare gun again.
Give me that gun. We're going on this plane. We're not letting him get away from us.
Reed, what if Dr. Doom tries to kill us when we board his plane? Easy, Johnny. He wants more than our death. This is part of some strange master plan, and we must see it through. Ah, they agreed to board my ship as I planned they would. I knew Mr. Fantastic could not resist trying to learn what my mission is. One flip of a switch, and they will be mine.
Holy smoke, Reed. This Dr. Doom character must be a real wizard at inventing things.
I told you he's an evil genius. We must never underestimate him. And so is a metal basket that descends upon them, encloses them, and lifts them up into the helicopter. So far, my plan is working without a hitch. Then, with a sudden unexpected surge of rocket power, the helicopter blazes through the sky at almost unbelievable speed. We will reach my castle stronghold within minutes. And now, my reluctant passengers, welcome to the house of Dr. Doom.
It's a regular fortress.
And it is an old castle, stone castle. Minutes later,
well, what are we waiting for? Let's rush him.
We can't, thing. We promised not to attack him till we hear him out. You are wise to restrain yourselves. Fast though you may be, my little pet here is faster. And he's got a tiger to the left of the throne upon which he sits. Now that we are all together, I have a mission for you to perform for me. If you carry it out successfully, you will all be rewarded. If not, I have a hostage. Talk fast, mister. What is the mission? I have successfully developed the most incredible invention of the age, an actual time travel device, and I want you to go centuries into the past and obtain the legendary treasure of Blackbeard for me. He means it. Why don't you go get that treasure yourself? I cannot. I must remain here to operate the machine. Well, shall we do it?
Gosh, a chance to actually visit the past? Who could refuse? I could. What if he doesn't bring us back?
I want that treasure. I shall bring you back. Despite his other faults, Doom is not a liar. He will keep his word.
He'd better.
Doom, if we don't return, swear you will set Sue free. Done. I only needed her to lure you here. And now I shall send you back hundreds of years into the past. You will have 48 hours to bring me Blackbeard's treasure chest. Do not fail.
Look, what's that button he's pressing?
It's the time travel machine.
We were standing on it all the time. Reed, Johnny, Thing, be careful, please, be careful. They're gone.
And they disappear. Yes, gone to bring me the gems which, unknown to them, will make Dr. Doom ruler of Earth. And then they reappear amongst a pirate stronghold.
Ah! It worked. Look where we are.
We've got to move fast. We've only got 48 hours. The first thing we need are some clothes. We're much too conspicuous in our costumes.
I stole these clothes. You swab, they're mine.
We see two pirates, two land-loving pirates, arguing over a cache of clothing. Ill-gotten booty, if you will.
You miserable sea dog. You swore to divide the booty with me. I say they're mine. Want to make something out of it? Flee, 'tis a demon.
Perfect. A whole bundle of suits and boots. The thing scares off the pirates, and they grab the pirate clothing.
This is keen. I feel like Errol Flynn.
Let me disguise you two, Thing. A fake beard, hat, and eye patch should do the trick.
Take it easy, bub. I don't want to suffocate in this outfit.
Almost finished. There, you look real natural.
Say, this feels pretty good. Ahoy, matey. Let's see if we can date one of these pretty barmaids.
Knock it off, Thing. We still got to find Blackbeard and figure out a way to get his treasure.
Methinks those three strangers would like to join my crew, wench. Feed them some grog to put them to sleep. Be quick at it, lass. Refresh yourself, master. Say, the service here is pretty good.
Moments later,
gosh, I'm sleepy. How about you, Thing, and Reed? It is done. Now to carry them to our ship and set sail. When they awake, they will be part of our pirate crew.
Part 3, On the Trail of Blackbeard. Hours later, the Thing is first to awaken. Slowly, silently, he looks about him, only to find that they are locked in the musty hold of a pirate ship. While up on deck,
waken the prisoners. Put them to work. Move, you swabs. Since when do you give the orders here, Mr. Spliney? I'm as fit to command as any. I'll show you who gives the orders, you miserable lubber. Yeah. All right, boys. Your little game is over now. Who dares? I dare. Bit off a little more than you can chew, huh? Come and get it, playmates.
And the Thing, still in his pirate guise, bursts through the deck of the ship from the lower level. You know, Johnny, I feel sorry for those pirates. There are only a dozen of them against the Thing.
Yeah, he's got them outnumbered. Then bam! Look out.
That wasn't very sociable, sailor.
Mutineers, be ye? I'll give you a taste of me blade. Want to bet? Flame on, huh?
And Johnny grabs the sword of one of the pirates.
It is sorcery. You be enchanted.
And he melts the blade.
That's as good a name for it as any, mister.
So the Fantastic Three are fighting the pirates that drugged them and took them aboard the ship.
Back, stay back. It's death to defy the miraculous ones. Now that's more like it.
Suddenly, boom! A broadside attack on the ship.
We are attacked. It's another pirate ship. Maybe it's Blackbeard.
She's loaded with treasure. It could be Blackbeard. Thing, torch. Get ready for the fight of our lives.
All right, you swabs. That means you too. We're all in this together. Get me? Aye, aye, mighty one. Step aside, gents. I'll soften him up a bit first. The youth is mad. Flame on.
And then we have Battle, Part 4.
Avast! We are attacked by a flaming demon.
And the Thing attacks the assaulting ship, burning its sails.
That was only a sample. Now I'll really turn on some steam. By hitting the water with my blazing body, I can set up a cloud of steam which will conceal our next move.
Okay, Thing. The torch started a steaming smoke screen. That's our cue. Let's go.
How do we get over there, big brain?
Like this. And Mr. Fantastic stretches his body from one ship to the next. Well, shake a leg, fella. I can't stay this way all day.
He can stay that way forever for all I care. Well, if we're going to have us a little swinging session, I'll grab something to swing with.
And the thing breaks the main mast and brings it with him.
Just you stay there nice and comfy, Rubber Man, while we muss up the big bad pirates for you.
Hurry up, Thing. My back feels like it's breaking.
Yahoo! Go get 'em, boys.
Follow the black-bearded one. Attack.
They fight like demons possessed. We have no chance.
And brief minutes later,
Hooray for the mighty bearded one. Hooray for Blackbeard. Hail Blackbeard, scourge of the seven seas.
Blackbeard? But they're talking about the Thing. Good Lord, I see it now. The Thing is Blackbeard. He came back to the paths to find himself. Then this treasure, which we just found in the hold, belongs to us now. Or actually, it belongs to Blackbeard, for the men have chosen him as their leader.
Wow, look at this stuff.
This is terrific. We come to the past to find the treasure of Blackbeard, and it turns out to be ours. Sorry, men, but it won't be ours. We'll divide it among the men. If Dr. Doom wanted it, there must be some dangerous power which it possesses, and we've got to see that he never gets it. Instead, we'll load this chest with worthless chains for Dr. Doom. For now that we've fulfilled our promise to Doom, we can return to our own age. We kept our word. We are bringing him Blackbeard's treasure chest. For we never promised to bring the treasure itself.
You two can go back if you wanna. As for me, I like it here.
Reed, he actually enjoys being Blackbeard, but he can't remain here in the past.
Why can't I stay? The future holds nothing for me. In the 20th century, I'm nothing but a monster, a freak. But here I'm somebody. I'm a leader of men. I'm a captain. I'm the guy who started the legend of Blackbeard. The kids will read about me in school someday. I ain't giving this up. Never. And I'll make sure you two don't try to take me back. Tie him up, men. Fast. Don't be scared of the torch. He's still soaking wet. He can't flame on yet.
And the other pirates grapple with the torch and Mr. Fantastic and tie them both up.
That's it. Wrap a sail around Mr. Fantastic. It won't do him any good to stretch if he's got no place to stretch out of. Now, put him over the side in a lifeboat. By the time they get free, we'll have lost ourselves in the fog. They'll never find us again.
Thing, don't do it. Don't cut yourself off from us. You mustn't. You'll regret it someday. Don't do it. At that very moment, as though in echo to the torch's words,
Ahoy, all hands, twister ahead.
The gale is freeing me. I can't move again. Torch, where are you? Over here, Reed. We're being washed overboard. Reed, help! It's a huge, water-borne tornado. Seconds later, as suddenly as it had appeared, the fury of the storm blows itself out to sea. Reed, Thing, help! Easy, lad. I see you. Hang on. Can't stay afloat much longer. And Reed reaches way out and grabs Johnny from the water. Gosh, Reed, I was almost done for. You're all right now, Torch, but we've got to find the Thing. It's almost time for Dr. Doom to bring us back. There he is, washed ashore. His disguise must have been blown off by the storm.
Don't say it, Rubber Man. I know. I was a fool. I must have got carried away being accepted as a normal man. Even if it was only by a band of cutthroat pirates. I just lost my dumb head for a while.
We're in luck, Reed. Here's the pirate chest. It was washed ashore also. But now, how is Dr. Doom going to get us back to the present? At that instant, across the Gulf of Centuries, a hand activates an atomic power circuit, and they've had enough time to obtain the gems of Blackbeard for me, and if they've failed, they will die. Part 5, The Vengeance of Dr. Doom. Look, floating in the air above us. Stand still. Don't move. It's the circuit of Dr. Doom. We're about to be returned to the present. And certainly, boom. They're now back in the castle. Ah, my 3 emissaries, you have returned as I knew you would. We promised to bring you Blackbeard's treasure chest, Doom. Well, here it is. Good, good. The gems in that chest will help me gain mastery of all the world. Those little baubles are more than what they seem. They were originally the property of Merlin, the ancient magician. He gave them mystic power, the power to make their owner invincible. And now that power shall be mine. With these gems in my possession, no force on earth can ever defeat me. Read! The gems were scattered to the bottom of the sea during the storm. What a Submariner should ever find them. Submariner, see Fantastic Four, issue number 4. We'll just have to pray that he never does, Torch. What? Chains? Worthless chains? I've been tricked.
You're going to be more than that, brother. Let's get him, guys.
Fool, you think you can defeat Dr. Doom so easily?
Yeah, just watch me. Hey, it's nothing but a robot.
The thing smashes into Dr. Doom, and he breaks into 1,000 pieces of nuts and bolts. Naturally, I am in a hidden room above you, a room from which I shall now press a button, draining your chamber of all oxygen. Farewell, Fantastic Four. Too bad you cannot flame on, Torch, but without oxygen, fire will not burn. None can betray Dr. Doom. He's forgotten all about me. There's still one chance. And Sue becomes invisible. By becoming invisible, I can edge up to his control panel. Now, if I can just activate his cutoff switch to short-circuit the mechanism. I did it. It opened the escape door. Now, if I can just reach the others in time.
Air. Got to have air.
Hang on. Save your breath. Hang on.
Maybe I can break up the floor. Maybe there's air underneath.
And just outside the airtight chamber. If only I'm not too late. Sue presses a button. Air! At last, we're saved! As a hidden door from the wall swings up. Thing, Torch, look, it's Sue. I prayed I'd find that hidden door release button in time. Thank heaven you're unharmed, Sue. But what do we do now?
I'm going to take this joint apart till I get my hands on that Doom creep.
No, hold it. He's probably got every inch of this castle booby-trapped. You're right, Reed. He must have recovered by now, and he'll be more dangerous than ever. But we've got to do something. We will, but we'll do it my way. Watch. Mr. Fantastic anchors himself to the barred window on the castle wall and stretches outward. All I need is something strong to hold on to, and then push, Thing, push.
With pleasure, bub.
So he grabs onto a huge boulder, and the Thing helps push the wall and break it up down into the water below, opening a huge chasm in the building. We're free, but we still got to cross this moat. So we can fight him on our terms, not his. There's an alligator in the moat. Here's something I've been wanting to try for months. By giving my flame the intensity of atomic heat, I can actually boil a section of the water away and fuse the ground, turning it into a glass-like substance. And sure enough, he did it. The Torch did it.
This sure beats swimming through a mess of crocs any day.
So he turned the water and the adjacent ground into one section of glass upon which they can walk. Now I'll just create a circle of flame around the castle and smoke Dr. Doom out. Let him use his flame. I hope he burns my fortress to the ground, so that none will ever learn my many secrets. As for me, the greatest scientific brain of all time is not without his own emergency escape devices, such as my rocket-powered flying harness. I have been cheated out of the magic gems of Merlin, but I shall still escape to find a new hidden site where I can plan for my conquest of Earth. Torch, look! I've got to go after him. Mankind will never be safe if Dr. Doom escapes. Even your miraculous flame cannot match the thrust of my rockets, Torch. He's right. I'm growing weak. Too much strain. Can't go on. Flame. Dying. And his flame is snuffed out. And Johnny starts falling through the air. Got to keep enough flame to break my fall. Got to. Torch. That was a great try. And Johnny's able to slow his descent enough to grab onto a tree branch during his tumble.
They don't pay off for also-rans.
Gosh, first Submariner and now Dr. Doom loose on Earth. What happens next? We'll devote our lives to tracking them down. We can do no more.
And next time I'll handle things my way.
Surprise follows surprise in the next fabulous issue of the Fantastic Four. And that is the end of issue number 5. as well as our series on the Fantastic Four. I certainly hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I would encourage you to subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you'll be alerted as soon as new content is released. Thumbs up and comments are always appreciated. And remember, we're taking over the world one comic book at a time.